Yo, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy, BurtCrown88, coming out with a YouTube video, and today we're going to do a prediction video on tomorrow's content. We know what the content is, right? We know exactly what the content is. We know that it's going to be 2000s Hut, so now we can talk about it, and we can go over what it means, what it actually is, and who the players could be, and my picks at who the players are going to be. You know, maybe they're going to be it, maybe they're not, but these are the best choices, I think. Leave in the comment section down below your best choices and what you think. And remember, the XP path, guys, it's dropping. Get ready for it. Have some fun. And are we going to get the Season 2 X Factors with it? Series 2 X Factors with it? I truly do hope so. But guys, have some fun. Let's get into it. And leave in the comment section who you think are our MSPs, or at least some players in the 2000 Hut. So the first thing we can go over in the NHL blog is, what is a 2000 Hut? Well, we had Protect the Net, we had Frozen Forces, Gallery of the Greats, 2000 Hut. And what is that? Well, 2000 Hut will be dropping January 10th to January 24th, which means Team of the Year is January 24th. But 2000 Hut, all things Y2K. Players that were stars in 2000, not 2000s, 2000, flat, just the 1 year. And players that were born in 2000, no S, just 2000. That's a very important thing to point out. So when we're looking at that, and we want to look at players that were born in the year 2000, that brings us to Svechnikov, Dahlin, Dobson, Faber, Kotkaniemi, Marchenko, Keandre Miller, Sandin, lots of great names. And then when it brings us to players that were good in the year 2000, that brings us to Jágr, which, I mean, Jágr could get an MSP. He just got an 88 overall, but that would be okay if he gets a 90 MSP, right? So we will talk about that. Pavel Bure, unfortunately, not in the game. Would love to see him. Mark Recchi could get an upgrade. He is a power-up icon that doesn't power up past the 1 tier, so he could get an upgrade. Paul Kariya, not in the game, so he's not going to get an upgrade. Teemu Selanne got an MSP, but could he get another one? Maybe. We've seen them do it with Brian Leetch. Owen Nolan, Tony Amonte, Mike Modano, Joe Sakic. I highly doubt Joe Sakic and Steve Yzerman will be in this event, as they were just in the Gallery of the Greats. Brandon Shanahan, Jeremy Roenick, John LeClaire, and Valerie Bure. A bunch of options. Then, of course, the one people are waiting for is Matt Sundin. Matt Sundin and Nicholas Lindstrom are two that I think will be used as like 89s, 90s when it comes to base cards like Gordie Howe or Bobby Orr were. But I think Matt Sundin and Lindstrom will be used that way to power up their holograms. But with that being said, we're going to start with Andrei Svechnikov, because Svechnikov, highest card is an 86 overall, and he is a dynamite Hut player. 6'2", at an 86 overall. He's 87 speed. He's got really good shooting into the 90s at 86 overall. So if they could get him into the 90s, 90 overall Svechnikov, you're going to see this card get like 89, 90 speed with 95 plus shooting. This card would be absolutely phenomenal, and I think a great 2000s card as an MSP. Joel Farabee's best card is a 79 overall, which is kind of rough. But you know what? If Joel Farabee at 6 foot could get us a 90 overall card, I don't think he's getting a 90 overall card, guys. I don't think Joel Farabee's going from 79 to 90. I see him being more of a base option. But if he could get a 90 overall card, that'd be a wicked jump, as 79 overall with 84 speed is absolutely wild. So it'd be a good jump of a card, but I think he'd be a base option, if anything. I know I said Kotkaniemi is on this list, and he is born in the 2000s, but he has a fantasy card that's doing fairly well, so I don't think they touch on that. I just think they let the fantasy card go and give him cards later on. Maybe he gets a base card, but I think they just let his fantasy card go. Marchenko would be another forward that I think we get. 85 overall. I could see that jump to an MSP, and I don't think he'd be a bad MSP, and he was born in the year 2000, so it'd be kind of a good one. Maybe a high-end base card, but I'd love to see him as an MSP. Now, there is 2 defensemen that I would love to see come out of this event as MSPs. One being Noah Dobson, 6'4", 204 pounds. At 84 overall, he's got 85 speed. This Noah Dobson card is really good, and he always plays phenomenal in Hut. So seeing him in this 2000 Hut at a 90 overall would be a very good MSP. So I think he gets one, and I think they know that people want him. And I absolutely think he gets one. Buffalo has been getting MSPs, and Rasmus Dahlin hasn't gotten one yet. And I think this is why. I think this is Rasmus Dahlin's time to get an MSP. But I'm going to go outside and say, let's not give Rasmus Dahlin an MSP, or you can, but I think a more fun 2000 born MSP would be 6'5" Keandre Miller. He was great when they dropped his card a couple years back, and I think this card, well, when they dropped his like 95 overall back in like Summer Chell, it was phenomenal, and I think this card would be an unreal card, and it'd be great to have. 6'5", he's got good skating, good shooting, everything about this card would be phenomenal, and I'd love to see him. And I mean, it's not like he's doing terrible. Out of all the kids born in the year 2000, he is 8th overall in points. So he's got an argument to be in one of these MSPs. Now, yes, Jaromir Jagr does have an 88 overall, and we can't all just give the MSPs to 2000 born players. What about the players that played in the year 2000 and were really good? Well, 99 to 2000, Jaromir Jagr, which we're going to go that they were counting the 2000 year, the year they ended, the year the Stanley Cup won. We're going to say that's the year that they're calling 2000, which would be 99 to 2000. Jagr was the best player. He had 96 points in 63 games with 42 goals. So with that being said, how does Jagr not get an MSP? I think he deserves one. I think he should get one. And 89 or an 88 Jagr's good, but I think we see a 90 Jagr in the 2000 event. And then we got Mark Recchi at 5'10", wouldn't be terrible. The third best player in the 99 to 2000 season with 91 points in 82 games. Now, I say third because the second best was Pavel Bure. Although I would love Pavel Bure to be in this game, we all know it's not going to happen, which is unfortunate, but Mark Recchi would be a great option as well, because his power-up was deemed useless when we figured out what was going on. Yes, Teuvo Salo has an MSP, but he is also one of the favorite Hut players to build. Everyone loves him. He's a great card. He's speedy. He's got a great shot. He's right-handed, which we need. And Teuvo Salo would be a fan favorite. He is top 5 in points. You know, again, second and fourth being Paul Kariya and Pavel Bure aren't in the game. So, Jagr, Recchi, maybe Teuvo Salo flies in there as an MSP. And of course, we need a defenseman to throw in there, so why not Chris Pronger? Chris Pronger was 49th in total points in the 99 to 2000 year. Now, 49th seems like a long way down there, but the only one ahead of him was Nick Lindstrom. And like I said, he's not going to be an MSP. He'll probably just be a base card to help bump up his hologram card. But Pronger is not a holo card, so Pronger could be an MSP, which he would be an unbelievable MSP at 6'6". He's got okay speed, he's got a good shot, he's everything you want in a defenseman for Hockey Ultimate Team, and he fits the bill as an MSP in this event. So why not give him an MSP in this event? You know what I mean? But guys, those are some of the players I think could be in this event. I hope you did enjoy the video. Leave in the comment section down below, either born in the year 2000 or played in the year 2000. Who would you love to see? But thank you guys. Till next time. Ciao, ciao.